This is our Nayara Energy Effective Player of the Match. As we focus on the first ODI between India and England, won quite comfortably in the end by India, we have Sanjay Manjrekar to pick our Effective Player of the Match. And I think while Shubman Gill got some runs, as we talk to Sanjay and look at his choice, key innings played at a time where perhaps the chase was a little tricky with two openers gone. By Shreyas Iyer, you saw some effect and some energy there, Sanjay, from that innings?
Yeah, it was a very effective innings. If I had to pick a player of the match, like they do, in the official presentation, you would pick maybe Harshit Rana for his 3 wickets, and those were big wickets that he picked. Or you would say Shubman Gill, who almost got 100 and saw India through. But you're right, when it comes to just effectiveness and making the chase much easier than it could have been after the loss of Jaiswal and Rohit Sharma, you got to say Shreyas Iyer, not only was he effective, he was damn good. His innings was just high quality. He didn't put a foot wrong. I know it's not a big 100, but has to be his best one-day inning that I've seen.
There are, I guess, moments that might change the momentum of how a game is going. Jofra Archer had conceded 3 runs in his first 2 overs and got the important wicket of Jaiswal. We thought he's bowling rockets here. And Shreyas Iyer hits him for consecutive sixes. The power that we've seen of Iyer, perhaps his work towards countering the short ball, which has been a conversation in his career, is that worth bringing up in this innings?
Yes, because sometimes you can get a score of this kind with a high strike rate. You take a bit of a chance, you counter attack because you're a little uncertain about lasting long, and you try to put the bowler off. This was Shreyas Iyer just reacting to high quality bowling, and he seems to have just worked out a beautiful back foot game. He's always been a back foot player, but had the tendency to open up, which is not doing anymore, and you saw all the shots possible. And there was a lot of orthodoxy as well. I know there was a reverse sweep that he played superbly against spin. Then there was a ram shot. There was a beautiful pull shot. And then I was thinking, why aren't England pitching the ball up? And you had that ball also being bowled. And it needed a Brighton cast to do that because he's a bit of a thinker. And that was cover driven, on the front foot for 4. Saw all the shots, and every shot that he played was just perfection. So when it comes to just quality of the innings, it wasn't 100. It was 10 out of 10, really.
Yeah, I mean, if we just go to the story of Shreyas Iyer in the last year or so, Sanjay, and the energy with which he actually came out to the crease, it seemed like a really important innings for him. He's only a one-format player now, at least for India. And with everything that's happened, made to play domestic cricket, where he actually got a couple of hundreds in the Vijay Hazare, I wonder if you saw a culmination of all that in just his approach and the overall result of the innings?
See, I must confess, didn't see him bat in the Vijay Hazare Trophy, but the way he batted today, and it's not just about him getting a 50, just the technique and the ball hitting that was happening. It was very, very compact and very good innings, like a well-oiled machinery. And if his back foot game has been sorted, where to really square up and play early, and get used to get a leading edge, a little uncertain against the short ball. If domestic cricket has helped him to just sort of get into the groove and play, matches and feel part of the game, then all the argument that we are hearing, and all the big names, international players not playing enough domestic cricket. Well, here's an example, because Shreyas Iyer, the way he played today, I'm sure there's some connection with him playing those domestic matches. Just like the format, one day format tends to get forgotten. Shreyas Iyer used that almost forgotten format to remind people about him as well, lest people forget him too.
Sanjay, thank you very much for your time and your thoughts. And that's a
Thank you.
wonderful innings from Shreyas Iyer that makes him a Nayara Energy Effective Player of the Match.